Good evening, Africa and the world. Tonight, we report a major breakthrough that signals the beginning of a new era in West Africa. In a bold and strategic move, Burkina Faso, under the determined leadership of Captain Ibrahim, has launched a $200 million national toll gate infrastructure initiative, a game-changer that's set to revolutionize the country's transportation network and economic framework. But here's what makes this project remarkable: it is full agency. This is about strategic cooperation, about leveraging partnerships to build national strength while staying rooted in African sovereignty. For years, Burkina Faso has struggled with aging road infrastructure and limited logistics capacity, crippling domestic commerce, rural access, and regional trade. But Captain is changing that. His $200 million toll gate initiative isn't just about building roads, it's about building a new economic engine, one that will finance itself, create jobs, and drive the country forward without relying solely on external charity or unsustainable aid. So what's the plan? Over the next 18 to 24 months, Burkina Faso will modernize existing toll gates using smart technology for efficient and transparent toll collection, construct new toll stations along major trade corridors linking cities, mining zones, and rural regions, create local maintenance brigades to ensure roads remain in top condition year-round, establish a national toll revenue authority with strict oversight and a commitment to reinvest 100% of revenue into public infrastructure and community development. This is not just a transport project, it's an economic multiplier. Let's talk about impact. Over 12,000 jobs are expected to be created during construction and early operation. Faster and safer travel will boost trade, agriculture, and tourism. Small business owners, especially in rural areas, will be able to move goods quicker, cheaper, and more reliably. The toll system itself will generate sustained local revenue to fund schools, clinics, and community services. And importantly, the toll gates are designed with social fairness in mind. Essential public service vehicles will be exempt, and pricing will be adjusted for commercial operators to ensure economic activity isn't stifled. But this success story doesn't happen in isolation. It happens because Burkina Faso is showing the world what true leadership looks like: a leadership that embraces cooperation but refuses to surrender control. Captain I's administration negotiated support from the IMF without austerity, from the EU without political strings, from the AU with a shared continental vision, and from USAID with full transparency. These partnerships are not about control, they are about capacity building. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the future of Africa. African-led development, supported by fair collaboration, not dominated by foreign interest. In closing, this toll gate initiative represents more than infrastructure, it represents a declaration that Burkina Faso will build, govern, and prosper on its own terms. It's a reminder that with the right leadership, the right partnerships, and the right vision, Africa can rise one road, one gate, one bold step at a time. This is not just a toll system. This is a gateway to Burkina Faso's sovereignty, strength, and self-reliance. Stay tuned as we follow the progress of this groundbreaking transformation.
Welcome to African Addict, your trusted source for the latest news stories and developments from across the African continent. From breaking headlines to inspiring achievements, political updates to cultural moments, we bring you the facts, the voices, and the impact that shape Africa today. Stay informed, stay connected, and join the conversation. This is African Addict, where Africa comes first. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for daily updates. Disclaimer: the content shared on African Addict is for informational and educational purposes only. While we strive for accuracy and fairness in our news reporting, we do not make any warranties about the completeness, reliability, or accuracy of the information presented. Opinions expressed in our videos do not necessarily reflect the views of the channel. Viewers are encouraged to verify details independently and form their own conclusions.
Good evening, Africa and viewers around the world. I'm your host, and tonight, we bring you a monumental development in the heart of West Africa. A transformative move that's redefining the future of infrastructure, sovereignty, and strategic partnership. This is the story of bold vision, fierce independence, and a united will to rise. Our headline: Captain Ibrahim Traoré's $200 million toll gate game-changer for Burkina Faso, with the support of the IMF, European Union, African Union, and USAID. For decades, Burkina Faso has struggled with limited infrastructure. Roads across the country, many critical for transporting agricultural goods, mining outputs, and humanitarian supplies, have suffered from neglect, erosion, and poor maintenance. The result? High transport costs, delays, reduced investment, and an economy restricted by poor logistics. But today, under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, that narrative is changing. With a bold initiative totaling $200 million, Burkina Faso is launching a historic upgrade and expansion of its toll gate network, an infrastructure project with far-reaching consequences. This isn't merely a local highway fix. This is a national reawakening. What makes it truly unique is the hybrid model of financing and governance. Burkina Faso is working in partnership with four major global institutions: the International Monetary Fund, IMF, the European Union, the African Union, and the United States Agency for International Development, USAID. But make no mistake, this is not foreign-controlled. This is a Burkinabe-led, sovereignty-focused initiative that ensures every dollar, every stone, every meter of pavement contributes directly to national development. So what is the toll gate game changer? Let's break it down. This is a comprehensive program to modernize all existing toll gates with advanced digital technology and transparent payment systems. Construct new toll roads to cover critical transport arteries connecting regional trade hubs and remote villages. Establish a national toll authority with citizen oversight to manage collections and reinvest revenues into road maintenance and development. Build infrastructure that is climate resilient, capable of withstanding flooding, intense heat, and heavy commercial loads. Use toll revenue not just for road upkeep, but to fund community clinics, schools, local jobs, and maintenance microenterprises. This toll system is not a tax on suffering. It is an engine of prosperity. Where is the money coming from? Burkina Faso's success in this initiative lies in its strategic diplomacy and economic reforms. The IMF backed the project after acknowledging Burkina Faso's fiscal responsibility and successful repayment of prior obligations. Through carefully structured disbursements and performance-based monitoring, it supported part of the financing without enforcing austerity measures, ensuring the project includes local job creation and social infrastructure around major toll points. This collective funding model is groundbreaking. It supports African development on African terms, without the traditional strings of conditionality or imposed privatization. Why does this matter so much? Because infrastructure is not just about roads. It's about everything that flows on them: food, water, ideas, medicine, people, goods, trade, and hope. This initiative promises to reduce vehicle wear and tear by up to 40%, lowering transport costs, cut rural isolation by connecting farming communities to urban markets, create thousands of direct and indirect jobs, from construction to maintenance to toll administration, generate local revenue, ensuring the toll money stays within the country and benefits the people. It's a system where Burkinabe citizens pay into a network that they themselves manage and benefit from. What does this say about Captain Traoré's leadership? Captain Ibrahim Traoré is proving to be a leader of both vision and action. He has repeatedly stated that Burkina Faso's sovereignty is non-negotiable, but so is development. His administration believes in self-sufficiency, but not isolation. The Toll Gate Initiative exemplifies that balance. It demonstrates that collaboration with global institutions is possible without compromising independence. It shows that aid and investment can serve the people, not dominate them. This same leader prioritized agriculture, transforming food security with massive onion, tomato, and grain harvests through citizen-led farming revolutions, rejected unfair foreign mining contracts, and redirected national resources to the people, refused to bend to military pressures from regional blocs, instead focusing on internal development and unity, settled IMF debt ahead of schedule, signaling to the world that Burkina Faso does not intend to be trapped in cycles of dependency. The Toll Gate Initiative continues this legacy: concrete, measurable, and transformative. Regional impact and global implications. Burkina Faso is not acting alone. This toll initiative is part of a larger effort to transform West Africa's trade corridors. It complements road linkages to Mali, Niger, Ghana, and Côte d'Ivoire, and prepares the nation to become a critical inland trade platform in the emerging AFCFTA landscape. In the coming years, goods produced in landlocked nations will be able to reach the ports faster, cheaper, and safer. This positions Burkina Faso as an economic node, not a dependent outpost. For Europe, the US, and other donors, this project is a signal. It proves that support for Africa doesn't require control and that African states, when given respect and the space to lead, can deliver remarkable results. Addressing concerns. Of course, every major infrastructure project faces criticism. Some worry that tolls could hurt low-income drivers. Others are concerned about corruption or misuse of funds. But the Traoré government has responded with strong mechanisms. Differential pricing for commercial and personal vehicles, exemptions for ambulances, public transport, and essential service providers, a public dashboard to track toll revenues, and their uses, quarterly citizen review meetings to ensure accountability. Transparency is not an afterthought. It is baked into the foundation of this reform. In conclusion, what we are witnessing is not just a road upgrade. It's a nation rebuilding itself, kilometer by kilometer, lane by lane, from the inside out. Captain Ibrahim Traoré's $200 million tollgate initiative is a symbol of defiant progress, a project that says Burkina Faso will not wait to be saved, and it will not remain in poverty to make others comfortable. But without surrendering control, the country is showing the continent and the world what African-led development looks like when power, integrity, and community meet. As the toll gates rise, so does the confidence of a nation ready to fund its own future. Burkina Faso is not just building roads. It's paving the path to sovereignty. This has been your report on Captain Ibrahim Traoré's $200 million toll gate game changer for Burkina Faso. I'm your presenter, and this is the new voice of African transformation. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching African Addict, your home for reliable African news and stories that matter. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest from across the continent. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a headline. Until next time, stay informed, stay inspired. This is African Addict, bringing Africa closer to you.